Hello, sinners. It is I, Father Evil, and I invite you to Destination Station on YouTube.
Bagels can go to Destination Station. This buddy is the bomb. Love him.
Yep.
Fucking A.
Yep.
I had to say that for a reason.
Freddie, take that, motherfucker.
All right. Okay. Fuck you.
Yeah. Jamie Kennedy. Subscribe to my man, Destination Station, right now if you want the best content.
I think it's time to start bringing back theories, especially with everything that's going on with Scream 7, even though a lot of the news is devastating. We don't know exactly where we're going to go with this, but we do know that they're going to take like this new creative direction. And I want to talk about that, like the possibilities of what we could possibly get in Scream 7, especially in that opening scene to kind of correct course. Could this be like a soft reboot of some sort? Because we all know that Scream is notorious for meta on top of meta, you know, a movie within a movie. Look at the Stab universe, look at Scream. And, you know, I briefly talked about it in my last video that, you know, Scream 5 mirrored Scream 1. Scream 6 mirrored Scream 2. So it would only make sense that Scream 3 is going to follow suit and mirror Scream.
Let me get to the damn fucking part.
I mean, Scream 7 is going to mirror Scream 3 in some capacity. And what we got in Scream 3 was more meta on top of meta because they were on the Stab set. You know, they were making a movie and it was about their lives and stuff like that. So the way that the studio could do this, even though that Spyglass is an ass, I know I keep saying that, but it's going to be a thing. Make it a thing. Hashtag them that. The one thing that they could do just to get those characters back, you know, like as an asshole approach, which I don't really want this to happen. I just want to put that out there right now. I don't really want this to happen, but I can see it happening just because of the context of the storylines and what's going on and how Scream is, and for them to correct course and right some wrongs, or like just kind of like do a fresh start. You know, it's still canon, it's still a Scream 7, but it's like a soft reboot, because if you watch the ending of Scream 6, we all know that Sam and Tara, they walk away, others go to the hospital, but Sam looks at the mask and throws it down like she's leaving it behind, or is it interpreted that she's leaving evidence there? You know, it's kind of like up there. So I could see like how they're like walking down that street, and then like, you know, we kind of see like a little bit of that ending of Scream 6, and then we hear cut, you know, and the camera like pans back, and then it's like the director and stuff like that, and it's kind of like the beginning of Wes Craven's New Nightmare or something, you know, like there, it's like a movie within a movie, like all the event, everything that we've seen from Scream 5 to Scream 6 was actually a Stab movie within a Stab movie, you know. So they could take that approach, and that would give them the opportunity to bring back old cast members. Dewey, they could bring back Dewey. They could do like a lot of fan service by doing something like this. And I know a lot of people are boycotting this, and I don't disagree with y'all. I stand with y'all, but I also this is my favorite franchise, and I don't want these movies to stop being made. I would like a new studio to take over, but that's probably not going to happen. And, you know, Neve Campbell is getting all this hate mail and stuff if she takes the offer from Spyglass. And, you know, I think that's really mean. I think that's awful. This has nothing to do with Neve Campbell. But you also want to support Neve Campbell, okay? And the rest of the cast and crew that's making this movie, okay? They have to eat. They have to, this is their project that they're working on, you know? It's like, you know, a lot of us work for shitty ass corporations that do employees dirty all the time, but we still work there, or we still buy their products, or we still use Amazon, or we still use FedEx, you know, even though that they might, you know, I'm just using like examples, but you know, I've heard horrible things about certain companies, you know, but we still support them by ordering shit off of their stuff, you know, so don't. Here you gotta, you know, it's your pros and cons here. You gotta weigh out what's right and what's wrong, because we don't know everything that's happening behind the scenes. We only know a fraction of it. So if maybe there's more to it that we don't know. What if this was all planned because they want to get Nev Campbell back or something, you know? They could really act like that the ending of Scream 6 was the ending of Sam and Tara's story. Period. They're walking away. They're done, you know? Or they can make it like a movie within a movie, and we'd be somewhat on like a stab set, you know, similar to Scream 3. I hope that voice modulator comes back. We could get Dewey, you know, he could be there, Nev, you know, Sydney, Gail, I think that would be kind of cool. I mean, to bring back the old cast, you know, and they're also speculating that Patrick Dempsey will come back. You know, he's back in the horror genre. He's sexiest man of the year right now. And I think it would be I mean, if we, like really ask yourself, if we do not get the continuation of Scream 5 and Scream 6, and they kind of, you know, recourse a little bit here, and they bring back Sydney and Patrick, or Sydney and Mark, and even Dewey by doing something like this, are you really not going to support those cast members coming back? Because this is what a lot of fans have been wanting, and everybody is upset that Dewey actually got killed, especially by the way he did and by who. And, you know, they could start doing a lot of fan service, you know, fingers crossed, some Stu Macher there, you know. So, yeah, I mean, we could get, like, more focused on Sydney again, and move away from the Carpenter sisters thing, and isn't that what all the fans wanted and everything? So yeah, I feel like the fans are always, you're never gonna please all of the fans, and you know, most of us are kind of hypocritical, you know, everybody is in some way, shape, or form, even if we want to admit it or not admit it. So yeah, I support everybody. I think Spyglass is an ass. I think it's awful. I do want Melissa Barrera back. I do want Jenna Ortega back. There might be more there that we do not see. So keep that in mind. And also, I support Nev Campbell. I want her back. And if they do something like this, I definitely want Dewey back, because he's the heart of the franchise. So yeah. What do you guys think? How do you think this movie's going to open up? That's how I think that they could take the approach. Yes, it might be a little disrespectful by just like shitting on everything that just was built up from Scream 5 and Scream 6, but certain things did kind of feel more like a stab movie than a Scream movie, in my opinion. So yeah. Let me know what you think. How do you want this movie to open up? How do you want it to recourse, or do you want it to just continue? Because this is going to be a new creative direction. I know the writers said that they can salvage some twist and some set points, but that's what's the overall story here. So yeah, this is Destination Station. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you want Scream, Halloween, everything in between, because all roads lead to Woodsboro, and every town has an Elm Street. And follow me on all my socials. Scream Talk starts back this Friday night, 10 p.m. Central. So damn it, what are you doing? Subscribe now and be a part of the conversation. And I love you guys. And I'll see you when I see you. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.